Hello, my old school soul food family. Chef Jeffrey back with another video. All right, y'all, we still canning. And I got this probably the last thing I got to can this year. Because I don't know when you're going to see this video, so it might be another video after this. But in CINCO, this is probably the last thing I'm going to can. If y'all seen the video, that I went to Fredericksburg, got some peaches in Fredericksburg. Also, I found some in Hempstead, at the Hempstead market. So I said, I'm going to get these little peaches, and I'm going to peel them, dice them up, and we're going to make some peach preserves or peach jam. One or the other, y'all. All I'm going to do, I'm going to take them, peel them, because they're so small, dice them up. I got some peach nectar. You can use pineapple juice, but this is even better. I'm going to cook them in the peach nectar with some sugar. Put a little pectin in there. Peaches got a lot of pectin in it, so it ain't going to take much pectin to make them thick. Because they come, that's one thing I like about peaches. They come with a lot of pectin already, so you don't have to add a lot of sugar gel or pectin in it. I'm going to add that with it, cook it down, and put it in my jar. And we're going to have some old school peach jelly. Not jelly, but peach preserves. Or peach jam. Depending on how much I cook them down. But anyway, I just need to get them cooked down and put up. So anyway, let me peel my peaches, get them all peeled, and we'll be right back for the process. This is so easy. Old school peach jam. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. We are back here. I done almost lost my voice, y'all. The reason is, let me tell y'all, I love peaches, but I cannot eat peaches like this unless they cooked or in something. If I eat a piece like that, it does something to my voice, the throat. Ever since I was a kid, I love them, but I can't eat them like this. And I couldn't help but taste a few of them when I was cutting them. They so sweet, y'all. I couldn't resist, and here I am, can barely talk. It'll go away in a couple hours. But anyway, let's get these things going. I'm gonna put this in here with sugar. And the sugar varies according to how sweet the peaches is. The peaches are very sweet. And then I got my peach nectar. And all I'm gonna do, y'all, we just gonna cook this down for about, it'll take about an hour. About an hour here until it's cooked down really, really good. And this is the sweet peaches nectar. Like I said, if you don't have this, you can use pineapple juice. It'll work just as well. So anyway, we're going to come back when we're halfway through the cooking process and see how it is. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, y'all, the peaches are boiling. And what I like to do, y'all, I like to take a ladle and kind of skim that yucky stuff off the top. You know, kind of get as much as you can off of there. See that? I mean, of course you can't put that peach back in there, y'all. Of course you can't get it all off of there, but as much as you can. Kind of skim that off the top, just like that. Get off that peach. Every peach counts. There we go. And it's coming along here. I got about 30 more minutes. Like I said, I like to cook them about an hour. I'm not trying to make peach jelly. I want to make peach preserves, so I want to keep the structure of the peaches. I just want them to be nice and soft, you know. That's it. We're gonna give them a little stir here. Oh yeah, they coming along perfectly. That's a big one there. I need to cut in. There we go. Get out of it. Get. So we're gonna let these continue to cook about 30 more minutes. And then we're gonna add our sugar gel to this. We're gonna go and get my jars back there, get them sterilized, and these will be ready before you know it. So anyway, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, y'all. Now, these are cooked as much as I want them to cook down. They are soft as I want them to be. Now, all we're gonna do now add our sure gel to this. And my mama would call it, all this is pectin. And like I told y'all, peaches, you gotta make sure when you add your pectin that it's boiling. It's very important. I'm gonna let it come up to a boil here. I might have to add another package, depending on how much pectin in the peaches here. We're gonna let this come up to a boil. That's when you get your full strength of your pectin. Make sure it come up to a boil, and then you'll kind of know. If you gotta add another one, hey, do be it. So, see how it's coming up to a boil here? And I think I'm gonna add one more. I can kind of look at it. I'm gonna show y'all another trick here. I'm gonna add one more. And one more is all I have left. So if the one more don't work, we're just gonna be making some peaches with too much juice in it, right? All right. Put my other bag in here. But this should do it for me though. A couple of bags usually do it. Oh yeah. I can tell by experience that's gonna do it, y'all. Oh yeah. I can tell that's starting to thicken. It definitely started to thicken up. Oh yeah. Now, I forgot to put which I know this is thickening up. There's a little trick I do. Kind of find out if especially on jelly, well, something like this is no big deal, but especially jelly, let me let this come up to a boil. Put your saucer, a small plate in the freezer, and then you put a little on that plate. And if it starts to thicken up on that plate, that's why you know you have enough pectin in there. But especially on jelly, this is not a big deal. Because this is like a preserve / jam or whatever. Because I know this is going to set up just by looking at it. So anyway, we'll be right back, y'all. When we put them in the jars, we'll be right back. All right, y'all. I'm going to kind of mash some of them up against the jar. Against the pot. Oh yeah, you can tell those gonna be definitely set up. So I'm letting them cook just a little bit more, kind of mash them there, and they get some more pectin out of them. Trying to let my saucer get a little cold so I can kind of show y'all what I'm talking about when it comes to the testing it. Oh, this is beautiful, y'all. Look at that. That's gonna be beautiful preserves, y'all. Once they set up. No good on some toast. Anyway, y'all, we'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. Okay, y'all. I hope this is cold enough. Like I do, I get a little salsa here. Go around like that. See that? And that's how you can tell if you have enough pectin in you. See that? I never put it up there where y'all can see it. See that? This salsa I put in the freezer about 30 minutes. And see that? That's how you know you got enough pectin. And see how my finger go across it? That's how you know. That's how you can test your preserves. And your jelly too. All right, y'all. We're gonna move over here to the canning station. To the canning station. All right, let me move my water bath up. I always have my water bath going. So when I get this, I just move to the next step. Like being organized, y'all. Being organized. Now all I'm gonna do, y'all, take my little cup here. We're just gonna pour this right in there, just like that. See that? See that, y'all? Make sure I have them stirred evenly so I can get a good distribution of juice and peaches. I don't know how many I'm gonna get here. I ain't gonna get as much as I usually do, but I'm getting enough. Getting enough, y'all. Get 5 jars out of here. I'm doing good, y'all. I'm pat myself on the back. Not bad for those amount of peaches, right? Not bad for those amount of peaches. Okay, we're gonna go back to these other little jars here. Trying to even them out. Got a little bit too much in that one. I don't want to go too far. You don't want to put too much in there, y'all. And don't worry about the stickiness of it. I need to take some of that out of there. But that's it. That ain't bad, huh? Not bad, Chef Jeffrey. Not bad, Chef Jeffrey. Now we're gonna get out. Hold on, y'all. We'll be right back. All right, y'all. All right, I got me some vinegar in here, and I definitely need to go around these jars because this is sticky, and you don't want your rings to not be able to stick on your jar because of that sugar. So go around the ring like that. Now I got my, what I do with my new, here we go. We're just gonna put our little rings on here like this. Yes sir, yes ma'am. I need 5 jars. Even though I wasn't out of peaches. What I need to do to get those done. All right, y'all, we're gonna finger these on there, kind of finger tight, just like that. See how easy this is, y'all. I'm telling you, to me, canning is a therapy. I love it. Get back on there. Get back on there. One more here. These are gonna be so good, y'all. These are gonna be so good. Okay, we head over here to our water bath. Let me show y'all here. I think I can get 4 in there. I wish I could get them all in there. I'd be through. I'm in there just like that. There we go. We're gonna let them do his thing right there. 30 minutes. I'm gonna boil them for 30 minutes. We'll be back and do the other one, and when we come back, we'll close this video out. Old school peach preserves, peach jam. We'll be right back. All right, y'all, we are back here. All right, y'all. You know what I'm gonna do with this? Normally, when I make these, I just need to get these peaches put up before they get bad. Normally, I would have, instead of just scooping the peaches in there like I did, I would strain them, put them in that aloe juice on top. But I just poured it all in here. What I'm gonna do after I was looking at them, this is perfect peach cobbler filling or peach pie filling. All I gotta do is add some cinnamon and nutmeg to it and some butter. I got peach pie filling already. And maybe the peach cobbler filling as well. I got it set already. And then it's gonna set up, and then you can still eat it like a jam on some toast or anything. But I ain't to get them canned up or whatever, and they gonna definitely set up really, really good. They gonna solidify, and y'all, they already so good and sweet. The peaches were very sweet, so yeah. So another little canning. I say, man, that's a good idea. I say that's what I need to start doing more. Cause I'll eat them more like this than actually a peach preserve or a peach jam. I'll always make a peach pie or a peach cobbler. You know, I love peach cobbler. And this one, so I can make a good small peach cobbler and individual. I don't have to make the whole thing. Just take this out, add some cinnamon, nutmeg, a little butter. That's it. So anyway, let me close this video out. I'm just so pumped up about candy, y'all. You know me. If you like this video, please share, please comment, please subscribe, please follow me on social media account, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, Twitch TV, Pinterest, TikTok, and oldschoolsoulfood.com. Remember the hashtag 2025? It's great to be alive. It's even better to be living Old School Soul Food. Until next time, have a blessed Old School Soul Food day, and I will definitely see y'all in the next video. Love y'all. Bye.